Do you know when laziness really ends? I feel for me it ended when I became who I truly was. When I wasn't faking anything to myself anymore. When I felt like if I should be taking rest, I took rest. When I felt like I should be creating content, I created content. When I felt like I should become more systematic in life and create a routine in a certain way which is aligned to me, that is when my laziness ended. And it happened when I became extremely observant of what is it that I want, how do I operate more efficiently in a day. And it came by practicing a lot of things, by figuring things out throughout the day, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Sanya, and today's video I'm going to talk about laziness because this is something which drowns a lot of people out there, and there are only very less people who have actually conquered their laziness, and that's why they are successful in life. So we'll understand why are we lazy and why are we not doing the hard work that is required from us to do the work of our life. I'm a total believer of having a purpose in life, and this is why I created this channel to share what I learn each day. And I feel this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and this is something which gives me energy. That's why I'm putting more energy into it so that I feel energized throughout my day. So, to give you a little background about myself, I have done my engineering course and then I've pursued an IT career for almost 10 years. And then I finally decided that I don't want to pursue that anymore and I want to do something else which fulfills my soul. And from doing all of these things in my life, by quitting my job, by pursuing something that I never wanted to do in the first place, I realized that the reason of me being lazy was lying at the core of doing what I never loved in life. I was just doing it for the sake of money, and I think most of us do it because we want to earn money, and that is something which keeps us attracted to the kind of jobs we don't want to pursue in the first place. But we feel that maybe some point in our lives when we'll have enough money and when we have accumulated enough wealth and when we have fulfilled all our desires, then we will do the things that we would love to do. But I felt that that day never comes. That day comes only when we have the courage to stand up to ourselves and say that enough is enough. That point came to me, I think, almost last year, but then I kind of again pushed myself back into what I was pursuing at that time. And then I thought maybe I'll just try to sail both the boats and see if something works out on my YouTube channel or something that I was also pursuing at that time, which was arts and crafts. If something becomes fruitful, only then I'll leave my job. But that day never came. And I feel it didn't come because I never dedicated my maximum amount of time of the day to the things that I really enjoyed doing. And I was doing, I think I spent 80% of my day doing the things that I never loved. And then whatever energy I was left with, that was 20%, I dedicated to the things that I wanted to do. But then again, I felt out of energy and I couldn't perform at my best. So it's kind of a trap, I felt. I kind of became a puppet of the life around me. I was not in charge. And then I decided that I will take charge of my own life. And I can see the shift in myself completely. And I see that I'm in charge of my time and my energy, and I don't feel lazy anymore. Whatever amount of energy I had earlier, I was kind of really wasting that precious energy. And the moment I realized that my energy, the time that I have, is much more precious than the amount I was getting in return from the organization I was employed to, I realized that I don't want to do that anymore. So let's talk about laziness. I realized in my life that we become lazy when we do not have a purpose in life. And that purpose is not bigger enough to drive us towards doing things in life. When we don't know what we want to do in life, when we're just kind of, wasting our time away doing random things for random people. This is kind of a very passive way of living, that's what I figured out. And there's nothing wrong in it. If you're pursuing this kind of a lifestyle, maybe you're very comfortable in it. But this video is for those people who want to get out of that comfort zone and want to do something in their life. And they do have dreams. They dream of something, or maybe they're just looking forward to creating some dream and they don't know how to find the purpose of their life. So, this video is for you. I believe that we all have the power, a hidden power, to manifest the kind of life that we want, provided we know how to accumulate the energy that we have in a concentrated way. That's how my Guru Dandpani says, and put it into things that we want to do in life very consciously. And that thing only happens when we know how not to leak the energy, first of all. So, my Guru Dandpani says that it's one way to increase your energy, but then there's another way to not leak it. And he always gives this example that consider that you have a barrel of wine. That's his last email, I think. Yes. So you have a barrel of wine which you want to fill with wine, and consider that it's a very expensive wine. Now it's similar to the energy that you have. And in that barrel, there are several holes. No matter how much wine do you pour into it, no matter how much energy do you pour into your body, if you are leaking energy from your body, you'll not be able to accumulate it. How can we leak the energy? We can leak the energy by doing the things that we don't want to do, like talking to someone we don't want to, being in a relationship with someone we don't want to be with, or maybe just having toxic people around us who always let us down. There are people like that, and even those people, surrounding ourselves with those people who are always very complaining about life. So even if we are around such people impact us a lot. So it's very important that we protect ourselves. So that's one thing. Second thing is plugging the holes in our subconscious mind, for which I've created a whole video and I'll link it above. But just to give you a brief idea, that wherever we feel that we are stuck in life, we have some sort of a obstacle in our subconscious mind. If we are working on something very diligently, let's say we are working on a project that we always want to do, maybe we are working on an artwork that we want to create, but then there is some sort of a hurdle always which comes into picture and we are not able to complete that work. It could be that we are trying very hard to be a perfectionist. That is also one mental obstacle that we have created for ourselves, that we have to always be perfect in life. So I've seen a lot of people around me that they don't do the work because they feel they have to do it in the best possible way. And that best possible way only is possible when you are doing your work without thinking about how it will turn out eventually. That you have to just take the action. All these things in our lives, even if it's doing something which we don't want to do, maybe doing a job that we don't love, or meeting people that we don't want to meet, all these things are holes in our bucket and we need to plug those holes first. So once we have accumulated that energy, that is when we are able to redirect it. Now for those people who are lazy and they don't know why they're leaking the energy, maybe they are not able to accumulate enough energy, they don't know how to do that. For those, there are several meditation practices that you should perform. Okay, so for those people who have not found their purpose yet, why do you think you have not found your purpose yet? I feel it's solely because you have not spent enough time with yourself. You've not given yourself enough importance in life until now, and you have just deprioritized yourself. Why would you do that? You would do it because you're scared of yourself. You need to go beyond your limitations and find out who you truly are. And once you do it, the first few phases of your life will be difficult for sure, which you've been trying to avoid since a very long time. But the eventual fruit of all of the hard work that you do in figuring yourself out, in finding who you truly are, will be all worth it. That 1 year or 6 months, or maybe for some people it's 1 or 2 months of hard work in finding who they truly are by sitting by themselves, no people around them, no distractions, no phone calls, nothing. You just sit with yourself for some time every day and see how do you want your life to be. Figure things out, know what you want to actually focus your energy upon. How do you want to live your life? What is your best life like? Once you figure those things out for yourself, you will have some clarity for sure that this is what you want to do in life. And those people who keep on saying that we don't want a purpose in life, then that's also okay. I mean, you don't necessarily need to have a purpose to be happy in life. Some people can be happy without having a purpose, but for me, I feel that I want to have a purpose in life, and I resonate with the people who have a purpose in life. That's why I feel you need to, work on it. You need to really spend most of your days to fulfill what you came for in this life, and the byproduct of that life that you spend is what gives you happiness. So let's say you are someone who have tried to figure yourself out so many times. You've tried to meditate, you've tried to sit by yourself and talk to yourself, maybe did some journaling to figure out what do you want in life, and even then you're not able to come to a conclusion. It means you've not done enough work yet. Because I feel if you really want something badly enough, you will work badly enough for it, and only then you're able to manifest something in life. People who say that it's all by luck, I feel it's not something all by luck. It's something that we manifest in life. Luck also comes to those people who really work hard, and all that hard work they have put into doing things eventually lead them towards a particular result in life. It's all about the consequences of everyone's action. So why don't we put in the hard work to find who we truly are? Why are we stuck in the old comfort zone, old job, or maybe old people that we don't resonate with? Why are we so stuck in life? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Have you ever listened to what you really want in life? It's not always about fixating too hard into one thing, that this is my purpose in life and this is what I'm going to pursue. I feel what gives you energy, you can start from there. If there is something which makes you feel happy, which makes you feel fulfilled, that could be the purpose of your life. It could be something that you love helping people, and in return you feel happy. That is where you can start. Like, I believe that I wanted to spend my time engaged in devotion and doing the things with my full heart, and have a balanced routine, also exercising, giving ample time to myself for rest and also work. And when I'm working, I'm not working like a horse. I'm working for like 3 to 4 hours a day when I feel that I'm most productive, when I have the most energy to do it. And I don't want to work the whole day on only one thing. So that's the kind of life I wanted to live. But we have to work towards it. And if we can just optimize our routine according to how we want it without feeling burdened of a lot of people around us, that is when things work out for you. I feel that we have to become selfish in life to, be productive, and that can only happen when you start loving yourself. If you are someone who is maybe bound by others in life, let's say you are living with your in-laws, for example, it is definitely possible that you have to do a lot of things according to them. And then one fine day, you may burst and you may become very saturated with a lot of anger because you're not able to do the things that you wanted to do, because you didn't know how to set the clear boundaries. For those people, I would suggest that you do daily exercise of what you want in life. Write down, figure things out for yourself, so that at the end of the day, you don't become a burden to others and to yourself at the same time. You zoom out of the rut that you're in right now, see the bigger picture. You watching this video already shows that you are someone who's looking for help and looking for guidance in life. The best guidance will come when you listen to yourself instead of some YouTube video. Don't be scared of yourself, because I feel 90% of the people around us, they are really scared of knowing who they are. So I feel that we have to sometimes push ourselves and get comfortable with being uncomfortable in life and see the magic for yourself. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you next week.